Hey there, guys. Welcome back to another edition of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. Today we're going to do a Western Roundup update. Got a few movies, few Westerns. One of my favorite genres of all time. Got some new ones that I've gotten in. Actually, a few of them are brand new that I've never seen before. One that I never had in the collection, and let's see, what's this other one? This other one is just a pretty badass remake, and I wanted to watch it again. So let's start it off, shall we? So this first movie stars Gary Cooper, and this was a movie that he actually produced. It's his one and only movie that he produced himself. I guess he's had a production company and went through, what was the, I guess it was released through Cinema Artists or United Artists. Ended up being United Artists. But yeah, for International Pictures, I think that was his production company. Now don't quote me on that. Directed by Stuart Hessler. This is a really good movie called Along Came Jones. And this is one of those movies that you see a lot, like, you know, you're scanning through videos or you're on Amazon or just looking at lists of Westerns and researching in books and, you know, etc. And it's always one of those that pops up a lot. And I never really thought much about it. I always thought maybe it was kind of a silly romantic movie or romantic Western or something like that. But it's actually a really cool movie, and I really liked it a lot. Gary Cooper plays this guy. He's kind of a dopey guy. It's got humor in it, but it's also got some really good excuse me. It's got some really good action scenes, and it's actually got some scenes in it of bloodshed that was I was actually kind of shocked when I saw it, just the on-screen use of blood, which I had, you know, for a movie from 1946 45, I had never seen that before, you know. But yeah, it's called Along Came Jones. It co-stars Loretta Young. Now he picked her for this role himself. He wanted her in it, and he plays this guy named Melody Jones. He's like this mild-mannered, kind of dopey guy. Him and his saddle buddy, kind of an old man. They're kind of just, I guess you'd call them saddle tramps. I guess they would be called. They just come along to this town one day, and they kind of get mixed up in a outlaw that's wanted, and basically he falls head over heels for Loretta Young, and he's just like a schoolboy crush. He's really dopey. It's really funny how he's just, that's a lot of the funny part is Gary Cooper in this, and he falls for her. And actually, one of my other favorite parts of this movie is Dan Duryea, the great Dan Duryea. He's in this now. He plays the outlaw that's wanted, and they get him mixed up in the beginning of the movie that he's that outlaw because they have the same initials, MJ. And let's see, the outlaw, what was his name? Monty Jared. So he's got another MJ. So some of the townsfolk see it on his saddle, engraved on his saddle, MJ. So they think it's Monty Jared. They've never seen his face. They just know he's this outlaw with a really horrible reputation and everything. So in the beginning, it's kind of like a mix-up picture. It's really cool. I really liked it a lot for the first time. So yeah, it's definitely a movie I'll rewatch again, especially if I, you know, want to watch some Gary Coopers, and I'll definitely pick this one to watch it, and I recommend it also. This is just the older MGM DVD release through the Western Legends line that they did briefly, but it is on Blu-ray, and I think, gosh, what is the Bluray company? Oh man, they've been putting some good stuff out. I can't think of the name of it though. But they did like a restoration of it, and it's supposed to look really good. It was just a little more costly, and I didn't know if I was gonna really like it or not. You know, some actors I'll buy it just on the reputation of that actor and stuff. Now Gary Cooper, now he's a legend and stuff, but I don't really like him in everything. You know, he's done all kinds of stuff. He's done war movies. He's done, you know, romantic movies and stuff. But the movies that I like Gary Cooper in, I really like Gary Cooper in. Now, in a couple handfuls, I would say, of good movies with him. But anyways. Next up, this was a movie that was on the Six Gun Theater. Gino, good buddy Gino has a channel called Six Gun Theater. Now, he was showing this one day a couple months ago, and I tuned into it and watched it and everything. And I don't think I've even seen that many movies by this actor. The actor is Buck Jones. He's one of the classic B-Western cowboys from the 30s and 40s and stuff, but he was playing a movie called Arizona Bound, and this also got Tim McCoy, and directed by Spencer Bennett. But yeah, Arizona Bound with Buck Jones, pretty good. This is through the Alpha Video, the oldies.com. But yeah, this was a pretty cool movie. I guess there was a series of movies that he was in with some other guys called, the Rough Riders or something like that. And he's done some like serials, like, you know, like 12-part serials and stuff like that. Because he was one of the kings of the B movie, you know. And I'm trying to think, what was the company that released this movie? I don't believe it was Republic. But a little trivia question about Buck Jones. He famously, infamously died in a fire in 1942 at a nightclub in Los Angeles called the Coconut Grove. This is a famous Hollywood night spot, and there was a fire. And he actually died in that fire. Now, there's different rumors, there's different legends about it, that he went in and he was saving people and he got caught up in the flames or the smoke and he perished. But he was actually young. You know, he wasn't too old in 1942. You know, but this movie is actually from I want to say 1935. No, 1941. But yeah, it's like 53 minutes long. It's fun. It's fast, and I call it fast and furious. It's just, you know, it's a lot of fun. It never stops for a moment and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's also got some other actors in here. Tim McCoy. Now, he was a famous, B cowboy actor from back in the day. Raymond Hatton and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's put it on a Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. And you can put 2 or 3 of these in because they're only like 54, 58 minutes long and stuff. So yeah, it's called Arizona Bound. And you can find this like on eBay anywhere from like $6.99 all the way up to whatever. And I think it was brand new when I got it. Next up, this was a really good movie that I actually had read about in one of my one of the Western books I've shown over the past years, reference books and stuff. And this was one of the like highly rated Westerns from the 1950s. And there's not a good American release of this. You'll actually see it pop up on TV every so often. And of course, it's on YouTube in different shape and, different, good to bad to ugly, whatever, ugly prints of it and everything. But as far as being on video, it's rare. Now, I picked up an Italian DVD edition of this. This is Region 2. Oh gosh, it's got a what's the name? Massacre at Massacre at Grand at the Grand River. Crap. I kind of messed up. I got the name all messed up because it's in Italian, guys. But I'll put that under here. But it's a Massacre at I think at the Grand River or something like that. Really good movie. Now this is one of those oddball movies I talk about that like you've never heard of it, but you catch it on TV or something, and it's like, man, that's a good movie. I really like that. What's the name of that movie? But actually, this was actually on Grit TV not too long ago. I'm sure you're familiar with Grit TV and the Inspiration Network or whatever it's called. Some streaming channels that show a lot of westerns, a lot of Western TV shows and stuff. But I was aware of it before then, but they actually showed it on Grit the other day, and I was like, man, I'm gonna pull the trigger and get this. But man, it's got a great cast: Barry Sullivan, Dennis O'Keefe, Mona Freeman, the great Katie Gerardo. I know I'm missing her name out, but great Spanish actress and so many good little westerns. Sebastian Cabot, just great little cast. Photographed by William Clothier. He's done a bunch of different good westerns and stuff. And it's directed by Harold Schuster. But yeah, this is actually the Italian DVD edition of it, and it looks really good, actually. And it's probably one of the best versions you're going to get on physical media right now. There might be some floating around probably in Germany and probably in the UK, possibly. But I got a good deal on this, and I got an itchy eye. But yeah, really good movie, Massacre at, God, what is it, Grand? Anyway, I'll put it across there, guys. But I do highly recommend this one. It's just one of those kind of semi-low budget. It was not low budget so much. It was, I guess it was an A picture, but it was done independently. It was an independent producer put this out and everything. And it's just, that's why you don't see it much, because it's not part of a studio, lot of westerns, it wasn't an MGM or a Warner Brothers or a RKO or anything like that. It's an independent movie, and then those would fall in the cracks a lot because the producer would die, the rights would get all skewed up, if the family or somebody didn't keep that copyright in force, then your movie's going to fall into the crack and stuff. And that's what happened a lot with a lot of independent producers, and stuff like that. But really good movie. I would give it 4.5 stars on 5-star, or 4.5 boots, cowboy boots on a 5-boot scale. But really good. Next up, now this was a movie that I recently got in a trade package with Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. That's his channel. This was one of this was new last year. This is a new 4K through Studio Canal, part of their cult classics. Really good movie. I upgraded this to 4K. Red Sun, and it looks really good, guys. I popped it in, got to watch it. It's got a couple little extra bonus things on there, but the movie looks really good, and 4K really does it some justice and everything. Cleans it up really good and everything without sacrificing too much film grain or anything like that. It looks good, but man, great cast. Charles Bronson, Ursula Andress, Toshiro Mifune, and then Alan DeLon. So it was kind of an international cast of action people in this, and then it was directed by what's his face, Terrence Young, and stuff. So really good movie, and I think you guys should pick this one up. It's available in 4K. It's also on Blu-ray, and I think there is an American. There might be a U.S. print of this available too, I believe. But anyways, this is part of the Studio Canal Cult Classics edition. Now, next up, this is the movie that's, like I was talking about, it's a badass movie. I got it off the shelf to watch it. And I think I got it out to show my wife. We were kind of in a Russell Crowe mood it's been a few months ago now. I was like, man, we gotta watch that. 310 to Yuma. This is the remake from the 1950s. The Glenn Ford and it was Glenn Ford and I can't think of his name. I'm picturing his face. He was in Shane and some other stuff. But anyways, really good remake. I mean, sometimes it's hard to remake a classic, but man, this one was really good. It stands on its own feet and everything. And, you know, Russell Crowe and Christian Bale just really shine in this movie. It's really good. I believe I saw this in the movie theater back in 2007. But yeah, really good one. It's directed by James Mangold, who's no stranger to the Western genre and everything. So yeah, 310 to Yuma. Now I believe this is on 4K also now you can get. So yeah, pick that one up. It's good. And finally, guys, this is I guess this is a comedy western from my youth. This was a big hit in like 1990 when it came out, and they ended up doing a sequel to it. And I think what's his face won an Oscar for this. Gosh, I can't see. Cannot see. Okay, I can read it now. But anyways, this was a big hit when I was like 13, 14 and stuff. But yeah, City Slickers. And I've never owned this on physical media before, but I thought I'd pick this up. It was one of those super dirt cheap editions on Amazon. I just had to pick it up. But yeah, Jack Palance, I think he won an Oscar for this, and he famously was doing one-handed push-ups on stage during the Oscar ceremony and stuff when he got it, just to show that he still got it and stuff. He was joking and everything. But yeah, and then I think there was a second one, Curly's Gold or something, part 2. Now I've never seen that one. Of course, I don't have it on video either, because Jack Palance kind of got he was in Batman in 1989 and stuff like that. He kind of had a little revival there in the late 80s, early 90s, and I can't remember when he passed away. But anyways, good movie, good all-around movie. Billy Crystal and what's his face, Daniel Stern. Now some of you youngins out there watching this might forget how big Billy Crystal was, in the 80s and 90s. I mean, he was in so many things. Famously, he hosted the Oscars for many years. I thought maybe he was the best Oscar host and everything, and he was just everywhere, Billy Crystal. And then some of these big name stars, they just kind of dropped off the map one time. I guess they got old, they just quietly retired or something. But man, Billy Crystal was everywhere. But anyways, yeah, pick that up, City Slickers. It's a good all-around funny movie, well made and everything. So there you go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this Western Roundup update, and let me know in the comments. And also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got a whole bunch of Western episodes and specials on my channel to check out. So until next time, guys, I'm Mike. Always watch good Westerns, and I will see you guys later.